I'm Brian from the Casual Try Hard podcast, and we are Strixhavening again. Alright, so what do we have here? A Freight Flame Painter. So, these kind of cards typically aren't good. Like, ways to give it trample would be good, but I don't know if that's where I want to be. Frost Trickster, good. So like you could Aether's Helix and really lock yourself into blue-green. Or we could Devouring Tendrils and see where that gets us. Like, I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on this, but I'm going to Tendrils here. Because I like black-green and I like blue-green. So do I want a Prismari Apprentice? Do I want a Stadium? Like, Stadium fits into, like, blue-green rampy stuff. I mean, it just ramps you. Or I want a Field Trip. Strixhaven Stadium keeps us open. I mean, it's just kind of like a mana rock. I'll just kind of take Field Trip. Like, this Stadium's just like, would I, like, second pick, a Manalith? Probably not. So, not when there's so much ramp in the format. Alright, so I have Opt. I have Thunderous Order. I have Leyline Invocation. I think I'm just going to take Invocation. Right? I already got a Field Trip. I'm already trying to go big. Kind of stake myself out in green. And then go from there. I don't know, like, can someone pass me a Harmonize? That'd be good. Alright, so. Do I want a Snow Day? Which, I think that card's pretty good. Another Leyline Invocation. Or an Arcane Subtraction. I'll take Snow Day. There are other, like, there's a Cram Session and a couple other 2-mana learn cards in green that are reasonable, mainly Cram Session. But to, like, be able to learn on turn 2 to make sure you have your 3-drop. So I'm fine with taking the Snow Day and hoping that I get one of those other common 2-mana cards. So far, like, we kind of have a win condition. We have a little ramp. We have some removal. So by and large, it's alright. Right, we already have a learn card. Might as well take a lesson. Like, Fractal Summoning is good. Like James said on the podcast a while back, great. Field Trip ramps you, and then Fractal Summoning is your payoff for ramping. So, it works out pretty alright. Is this also a Fractal? Yeah, so many Fractals. So fractally. So, I'm going to be an adult, and I'm going to draft this deck and then go to bed. And I'll play it tomorrow. Pulling back the curtain. Wow. Alright, so. Silverquill Silencer. Not gonna play it. I mean, we could take an Inkcaster just in case. Because, like, it's not awful with Leyline Invocation and Fractal Summoning. So, I'll take this in case we're not blue and we're black-green. Right, like, a bunch of Fractals and little tokens, like with counters on them, go pretty well with Tenured Inkcaster. And depending on our mana, we could maybe splash it, if that was what we decided we wanted to do. I guess I'll take another one. Right. I'm not quite sure what we're trying to do here. Like, Snakeskin Veil is really good too, but I don't know. If Incaster was good enough the previous pick, it's probably good enough that pick. So, yeah, we might not be a Snow Day deck. It might be like black-green with like just a touch of the rampiness. This is another abysmal pack. I'm gonna take Spell Satchel. Gives you a way to like kind of get through a late game. Again, more not great stuff. Novice Dissector is fine. Right, so I mean we're getting the black +1/+1 counter cards. So that's good. And then like Leyline Invocations as like additional payoffs. Like 6 mana vanilla 6/6s are fine. Right. They're not great against a bunch of pests, but if you're getting some tenured Inkcaster shenanigans, wow. Again, just like I feel like everyone listened to Limited Resources when they were like, I don't like white, red, and white, black. And so everyone's just like, I'm not drafting white. Ever. Another Novice Dissector? Question mark. I'm a really big fan of Professor's Warning. Like, are we slowly moving our way into like a 3/3 black-green deck? Take another one. And it gives me counters. Defend the Campus. You know what? Thrilling Discovery. Not because I'm going to play it, but make sure I get my 4. Big play. Okay. We're taking the back side of this. Not the front side. We're taking the back side. Right, this is a reasonable thing to ramp into as the backside. So we're just taking the backside of it. Right? Kill everything but one of my creatures? Sure. I accept these terms. So we could splash Closing Statement off a few white lands, which might be the thing to do over like a Lash. But there's a chance that like I just get other, or I take an Inkling Summonings. Because there's a chance I just get other like reasonable black removal. So here, like I feel like we're black-green. I feel like we're black-green. I have 7 creatures? How do we do that? 10 drills. We're going to take a field trip again. Hunt for specimens. So right now I have a Fractal Summoning and an Inkling Summoning. Alright, not bad. Well, I guess Selfless Glyph Reaver is not a creature, so I guess our only creatures are, I guess the Tenured Inkcasters and the Novice Dissector. Okay. And then the One-Sided Wrath. Yes, excellent, excellent. So I could go for a few Pest Summonings, which we've passed 1, maybe 2. I probably need like 2 more. What's it called? 2 more lessons, like an introduction to annihilation and an environmental studies are probably the 2 that I want. So that's what I'm looking for here. So yeah, also like Dinah or Dina or Dinah, whatever how you say that, I could use that. And then I like Blood Researcher, like Wither Bloom Apprentice, Blood Researcher, and then just like a bunch of stuff to like gain life and chew through your deck. We're gonna Plumb the Forbidden. Works well with Wither Bloom Apprentice. This is just not good. This is target creature. I want to take the charge through. I almost called it crash through, but I'm going to take the charge through. Now blue looks super open. I'm confused. We'll take this. I just realized there's not like a Raised Dead in black, is there? Like just like a cheap way to get card advantage? Alright, so we could use a pest summoning. I'm just gonna take the Leech Fanatic, I guess. There's an argument for taking Duress, but we'll take the Leech Fanatic. And then, like, we need a campus or 2. And we need, like, more things to do with our mana. Like, more fractal summonings, more leyline invocations, just more big things. Alright. Don't think I'm in the mood for actually playing the charge through. But I have it just in case we have to. I want to take Essence Infusion over Fortifying Draught just because, or Draft, or whatever. Because I want the counters for the Tenured Inkcaster. Like, we kind of have a ton of ways to put counters on things. Now I just kind of need the things. Yes, definitely don't need 3 of these. Okay, Emergent Sequence. I want to take the Environmental Sciences. Like, I want the Emergent Sequence as well. But I'm going to take this. There's a Blood Researcher. Take a Cultivate. Alright, Fractal Summoning, Inkling Summoning, Environmental Sciences, and I've got 2 mana ways to to learn. I thought I'd get more Leyline Invocations, but I guess not. I guess not. So I want removal spell and pest summoning. And I think my sideboard would be fine. I mean, this is 23 spells. Not that I'm super excited for this to be my deck, but, you know, I have enough playables. So that's a thing. I mean, it could be worse. I could not have enough playables, but I have enough playables right now. What is this? Double green mythic and like I don't have anything big to get with this. I think it's just Master of Symmetry. I'm going to take another Witherbloom Apprentice. I think it's land. I mean, the All Witherbloom Apprentice deck has a plan. It is to have a Witherbloom Apprentice on the battlefield and make stuff happen. Yeah, we need a few more. This may not have gotten there. Just saying. Do I have an introduction to prophecy? I do not. Like, I could take that. And we could weather the storm. My thought process being, like, with a Witherbloom Apprentice, they could do some things. Promising Dusk Mage, I guess. And we also didn't see, like, any black removal. Oh! I mean, I would like a Lash, but here's our lesson removal spell. Right, so Fractal Summoning, Introduction, alright. Yeah, it's Divine Gambit. Lash. Right, the Master of Symmetry is good with Fractal Summoning and Leyline Invocation. It's not great with Promising Dusk Mage. Expand an Anatomy, like I'm not playing any of these. The 1/1,000,000th Professor's Warning is probably a no-go. It's a Quandrix Campus. Take a Grinning Ignis. I guess an Agonizing Remorse would be fine. Alright. So, we're in a weird spot. I have 2 summonings, that's good. Some random utility cards and a removal spell. I need to cut 5 cards. So I could probably cut Essence Infusion. How many spells do I have? Right now, 14. Like if I cut both Promising Dust Mages, right, and then cut all the planes, like we're not, like I have no intention of casting this ever, I don't think. Right, and then forest, forest, forest. 17 lands, okay. A pest summoning would have gone a long way here, but we didn't quite see one. Because I could cut like a Professor's Warning, and it's either Agonizing Remorse or a big play, I think. Just do one big play. So we have like a little counter sub thing with Leyline Invocation, Tenured Inkcaster, the Novice Dissector, and then the whatever, the Lesson Expanded Anatomy and Fractal Summoning. We also have well, that's about it. That's our like only synergy. I guess Witherbloom Apprentice and a pile of spells, like 12 spells. I mean, I have 3 of them. Like, I'm sure there might be a game where I just like Witherbloom Apprentice and then just Witherbloom Apprentice and win the game because I then cast like 10 spells. Chip it with a little damage, cast a couple spells, like Plumb the Forbidden for the rest of it. Yeah, we will give this a go. Alright, we are giving this black-green kind of countery deck a roll here. Sure. And this isn't great. Hopefully Spell Satchel can get me a card at some point. Okay, it looks like it will, because I have 2 spells here, so looks like we're in a situation where we should be able to get a card. Blue-black. Ugh. Boo. Guess you take the creature? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Blue-black's weird. Like, I guess they're... what's it called? Quandrix Splashing Black? I'll put the swamp in. Okay. I mean, this has to be the darkest timeline for them? Like, they can't be blue-black, can they? Okay. What the hell is going on? Sure. Do I have a pest summoning? No. I'm just gonna take an Introduction to Prophecy here. Whoa. Neither one of these really do anything. Like, I like Plum and all, but not on an empty board with like 0 threats. Alright. Cool, cool. Sure. Yes, I will resolve. I will auto pay the 2. Kill that. We'll hunt for specimens. And I'll take an Inkling Summoning. I mean, not great to put it in my hand against, like, apparently the discard deck. But we're going to play a creature to try to use my mana. Alright. They just bounce it, whatever. How many cards? Yeah. Sure. Blue-black control, huh? Okay. Get in there, buddy. Alright. Okay, there's the green mana. Professor of Zoology. Sure. I'll just play this. Put one attack and turn. No blocks. Like I'm more worried about the loot than I am the life. Or the loot. I'm more worried about the loot. But, you know. What are you gonna do? Like, they finally hit their other color, but they're like seemingly hard blue-black here. Okay, that's fine. Let's draw a card. Can we do that now? It's 8 mana, and I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. Let's get in. Oops, no, let's play with their bloom guy. Okay. Let's tap. Let's get a card here. Okay. Alright, so they're 13. Sure. Fine. Just going to resolve. Like, I didn't want to even try to play Deadly Vanity into like all the open mana in the world here. Play a field trip. Happily get some triggers here. Sure. Attack for some damage. Alright. Like now they're kind of in a spot, right? Like, can they attack? Alright, pop quiz. For 3 mana, what can you get that matters? Is my question. Like, what can you get? Oh, an Inkling Summoning, which you can't cast. Huh. No blocks, I'll take 10. Yep. Do you discard the Inkling Summoning? Okay, well that's a little annoying. Destroy all other creatures and planeswalkers. So if I give something indestructible, they're gonna gain 2 life. Oh, I can't do all of that, right? So does this give them haste? No, it just has flying. So let's get in for 3. Then let's Deadly Vanity. Okay. Okay, they go to 3. That's fine. If I untap, then we're sure. I can just keep it flying. Okay. Did you get the exile thing? Oh no, fractal summoning. Okay. That's fine. Hey, it's not great, but it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, keep it flying. Okay. Yep. Sure, like I've just been getting buried by the looting thing. Alright, let's take a field trip. Get a forest. I'll get environmental sciences. Put the trigger on the stack. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Wow. Wow. Because it counters the trigger. Oh, I didn't mean to auto pay. Oh wait, black. Dear God. Literally, Whirlwind Denial is the only card that, like, got them out of that. I guess I think I conceded early another game. That was, wow. I guess I was at 8, so I wasn't dead. But, come on. Counterspell and Whirlwind Denial? Come on. Like, I guess I should have... I auto-paid for the wrong thing. I should have just auto-paid for the counter. Like, I should have... I should have let the one resolve. I should have auto-paid for the... That was me not using Arena properly. Because I could have just auto-paid for the trigger on the Apprentice and then cast the spell like I wanted to and then won the game. Just the next turn? Yeah, that was Whirlwind Denial. Come on. Alright, we'll keep this. That was absurd. Just absurd. Like, their last card had to be Whirlwind Denial. Like they had to have a Whirlwind Denial in their deck. Like, just stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright, so we're gonna use all of our mana this turn. So we know they're drawing a forest next turn. Whirlwind Denial. Gosh. Yeah, I think that's the only card in the format that, like, even remotely mattered there. Get a forest, and then environmental sciences. No attacks. Alright. Yeah, and I think, like, I could have done that differently, too. I will... no blocks for this, thanks. No block arenas. If I draw a land, I get the field trip. Are we fighting? Yay, we're fighting. Alright, I'm gonna get a swamp. Get a swamp. Play said swamp. Alright. See, do they have yet another removal spell? Okay, don't really care about that. Like, I will take the 2. Get a forest. Do I just want to get an introduction to prophecy? I'll get this. I'll play this. And do I just jam it? Nah. I want to wait till next turn. Like, I want to keep up Plum just to, like, refill and get in some damage. Like, having 2 of these is way better, but, like, there's a... Like, if they tap out, there's a non-zero chance I could, like, Introduction to Prophecy, get 2 cards, or get 2 triggers, and then hit another spell, get 2 triggers. Sacrifice 1. Yeah. Well, Spell Satchel's not the best. Play another creature. I dare you. That's pretty good. Can I cast... I have 7. Now I have 8. Alright. So, try, I guess. Past summoning, I guess? Is that what this is? Summoning, I'm guessing. Because there's not a 3 mana removal spell. So, like, just, like, clog up the ground with Pest Summoning? Okay. So we're gonna... Satchel? Okay. They were off it. Because I think I could have tried to kill them without actually attacking. Not that I know what they could have got for 1 green. They said to get Whirlwind denied. Ugh. Yeah, I probably could have still won that game. I was kind of a rage quit. Because could have cast another spell, put them to 1. I would have been at 9. So then I'm just looking for another spell. Or if I'd have just, like, done it correctly and been like, fine, that resolves, like, not pay for the one, pay for the other, then no, I have them dead the following turn. Ooh, Trash Fire. Yeah, this is fine. We can stop with the lands now. Sure. We can stop with the lands now. We'll get Fumes. Like, it might be a thing to get rid of this. Just to be on the safe side here. No blocks. Sure. I am less worried about that than I am. So even though it's more... Even though it's more damage in the short term, I honestly don't think I can, like, am I gonna keep drawing lands is also a question. Sure. Oh my god. I'm gonna get Swamp since Field Trip can only hit forests. Like, yeah. I've literally only drawn lands this game. So these are the 2 lands from Cultivate. And everything else I have drawn has been a land. So that's cool. Uh-huh. And another land. Like, this doesn't seem possible. Like, I've literally only drawn lands. My opponent has drawn... Sure. Okay. Let's see here. My opponent drew 4 lands that game, and I drew... like... yeah, just whatever. Like, that wasn't a reasonable game of Magic. Like, I just didn't do anything. I played, like, a 2-2 and I killed a 1-3. And then just never drew another spell. For the literal rest of the game. I take it back. I guess I drew an uncastable on the last turn. That was good. Alright, yeah, this is fine. So, we'll keep 7 here. Like, yeah, I drew a literal uncastable was the only spell I drew that game. And I had a pump spell that was uncastable because I had the... So I guess I cast 3 spells. So I made a pest, I killed a thing, and I cast Cultivate. Alright, well, that's solid. Yay, green spell! Yeah, it's a big yikes for me. So we're gonna do this. Get an environmental sciences. So okay, we went from no spells to drawing no spells to drawing no lands. Wow. The old Mardu, Agonizing Remorse, take my environmental sciences. Okay, or take that. Let's go get a forest. And we'll get an Inkling Summoning? Sure. So they only have 2 cards left. Okay. Let's get in for... I think I'm just gonna go here. And there. And I'm just gonna sciences. It sucks that I lost my big payoff. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Sure. Take a swamp. Sure. The old squad thingy. I'll take a fumes and sure, get in, buddy. I should have probably got in first. Go ahead, block. It's cool. Yep. It's fine. No blocks. Yeah, I can't win a long game of... Okay. Well, thankfully, there was no, God's willing. Alright. Sure. That seems good. We're not plumbing. Alright, you know my last card. Let's not kid ourselves. I don't have anything super big, so I'm just gonna wait and scry. Hopefully get something. It's a big no blocks for me. Day of Judgment. Alright, lifelink minus guy. Sure, resolve. What does Field Trip get out of my sideboard? They're at 7. Oh, well, maybe we can do this. Okay, done. Alright, so let's see here. We can get this. Get expanded enemy. Like now they have to block. And there are 2 triggers, so that like offsets the life they gain from that guy. Alright, there we go. And turn. So now they have to remove, there we go. Alright. Alright, well that was reasonable. I drew some number of spells. So that was good. That was way better than what happened last time. It's like, what's my white card? But my white card is the front side of the ridiculous black card. So that's what that is. I checked this deck. It was late last night and I was sleepy, so you know, I'm trying to remember everything. Alright, well, we can ramp into Deadly Vanity. Bob Nicholas. Alright, so this. Sure. So then next turn we field trip. No blocks. I mean, we field trip regardless. Like, that's just what we're going to do, but... Alright, well... Gonna forest, and I guess Inkling summoning here, and then no attacks. Yep, easy, no blocks. They get a 1/1. Are they getting an Inkling summoning now too? Like, I'm not going to... Oh, okay. Alright, so... We're going to... That's awkward. I guess we're going to this, and then this. I guess I could have just waited. Well, environmental sciences. And then we'll attack. I'll let them block if they want. Or not. Okay. Sure. Seems reasonable. So I don't think I'm gonna... I might block the 2/2 now. There's no reason for me to just take a ton of damage here. To take 6. Like, what I would like to do... I will take 6. What I would like to do is play environmental sciences and get my black source. Alright, so I can play environmental sciences. get a ping in. Get a black source. Play my black source. Play a cram session. Get, I guess, a fractal summoning. And then next turn, block. They're 4/4 and they're 2/2. So block like here and here. Block. Then plum. Sacrifice 2 creatures. Stop them from gaining life. Draw myself some cards. Okay, now I have a full hand. Now, hopefully they play something. Take like the 3/3 flying ward guy. That'd be good. 3/3 flying ward guy. Come on. One time kick it. Come on. Alright, well. I don't have enough mana for that. Okay. We went a turn too soon. That's fine though. Get a forest here. Expanded anatomy. Get in for 4. Alright, enter. Okay, let's see if they play another creature here. Yeah, might have like a count. I thought I was gonna be on 8 that turn. Alright. No Lux. Again, we'll take 3/3 Ward Flyer. That would be ideal right here. Just play that. It'll be okay. It will be fine. 3/3 Ward Flyer? Come on, do it. Land. Man, they have many lands. We might be waiting on this. Right, so... Like, do they have an expel? Is that, like, what's going on here? Well, let's find out. Alright, Well, if that's the case... Let's do this. Yep. Their hand must have been awful. I mean, 3 cards do nothing. Not good. Alright, I mean, it could have been like me, the I'm off it scoop, which we've seen a few of recently. But just like, come on, man. But I mean, I did play my entire game to like that card, so they can't be too surprised. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll like play Leech Guy. I guess we're gonna play this now. Okay, they're going big dog here. Going big. Alright, environmental sciences. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? Is... I guess either way, I'm kind of shields down. But if I do this, I know I hit my land. So let's do this. I too will take an environmental sciences. Alright, so then that leaves me... Sure. Okay, so... I guess my guy's getting heated debated now? Oh, okay. Gotta get a black source. Gonna play the black source. Burying books, you say? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I had played around heated debate, but I did not play around that. Wait, I really couldn't play around burying books. Well, this makes more sense to put a counter on this guy and gain 3. Alright. Could really use some lands here. Alright. Eureka moment. Alright. Master Symmetry Nerd. So, this guy. And that guy. No attacks, and turn. Alright, well. This is not the best right now. Sure. Alright, so we need some lands. Is what this comes down to. We need a few lands here to make some things happen. Alright. Or some spells. Alright. So no land here is a problem. Alright. Not attacking. End turn. So let's lash this guy while the lashing is good. Alright. Resolve. Yeah. That was good. Okay. Need lands. Need lands like now. Alright. Cool. My turn. Alright, so we are one land away now. One land away. No attacks. Alright. Okay, so they get a card. Alright. Just the one? Okay. Okay. Alright, so I got 6. We're gonna sacrifice 3. We are going literally all the way in on the backside of Selfless Concluder here. So there's my land. There's another land. There's a thing. There's a thing. We're gonna draw a card. Okay. Well, that was good. Okay. Okay, well, we survived that. Like, that could have been way scarier if they would have been attacking. Like, I wouldn't have been at, like, 25. Because I could have taken, like, they probably could have killed me. Like, I don't know what they were waiting on. I think you attack with the 7/7 or whatever that giant thing was. Okay. Blue Sun Zenith. Cool. You are at 8. Can I make you not at 8? Swamp. Swamp. Play swamp. Okay. They drew a bunch of cards out their Blue Sun Zenith. Cool. They're at 7. Okay, they're going down to just 1 green mana, which I guess could give them the Mage Fight spell. Yep, so we're going to give this Indestructible. Alright, so deals power. Oh wait, no. This. So this just like clean kills them. This eats that. Okay, this deck's not a world beater, but I thought like we were not going to get any wins. But I guess it is getting there, so that's good. It's doing better than I thought it would. How about that? I was like, oh, I actually have written in my spreadsheet. Looks bad. But I guess 3 Witherbloom Apprentices makes your deck look less bad? I don't know. Yeah, we'll say it makes your deck look less bad. So, alright, well, I've got to learn how to count to 8. I've screwed that up a few times. And I got to stop, like, getting angry and quitting. Because I think it cost me 2 games in the last 2 drafts, but hey. Whatever, these things happen. Sure. So, I think I'll wait on the cram session, since I don't know exactly what I'll need. And it just makes more sense to hold it until, like, I know if I need a removal spell, or if I'm going to miss, like, my land drop on turn 4. Right? So it just makes more sense to wait, as opposed to just snapping it off. Now, if it were the hunt for specimens, like if I draw a hunt for specimens, I'll just play that and go get like an inkling summoning. But since my like turn 3 is kind of rolled up, I'm just going to go. And like I said, I have to cram session, get environmental sciences, so now I won't have to do that. I'm gonna get a... I'm like, what am I gonna get? A forest. So I think I'll just get... I'll get an inkling summoning here. Because now I can, like... I can play Master Symmetrist guy or whatever. Like, not the most effective use of my mana, but it does let me perhaps protect it. At least for a turn. I have to draw another land, but I'd like to, like, Tenured Inkcaster and then put a counter on it and just start getting in. I want to block. See what they got. Now, the question is, do I think they have 2 of them? Because if they have 2, then putting a +1/+1 counter on this is bad. If they only have 1, then it's good. So we're going to hope they only have 1. So... if they only have 1, then we're okay. If they have 2, then, like, we're sad. Okay, so... they just, like, annihilated their whole everything, really. They had a bunch of cards. I'm gonna... Inkling Summoning. I'm gonna get... I guess an Environmental Sciences. So... I don't know, I guess I should have given the guy Indestructible. I guess that would have been the smart play, but... oops. Sure. Land? Okay, that's good. Leave up black. Put that there. Get in. Murdered that. I just have a ton of like incidental life gain in this deck. Like I feel like I'm always at like 25. Sure, flying 2/2 nerd. That makes things big. So let's Agonizing Remorse you. Let's see what we got here. So Fracture, that's not gonna, does literally nothing against me. Alright, so view battlefield. So Semester's End doesn't do a whole lot either, right? I think this is probably the bigger problem. Like, just blinking that is fine. So, all environmental sciences. Get a swamp. Get a forest. And I guess get a fractal summoning. Okie doke. As they say, sick rips, bro. Like, what's that? Come on now. Come on. Let's make a 6/6. Alright. Alright, so are they gonna blink stuff? Yep. Put it here. So we'll see if their last card can kill this. Get 2 triggers. That's good. So they can't double block it, which is nice. Very nice. I mean, they can double block it. Like, that is allowed. I think I would rather kill this, and we can like make that a 4/4. And I guess if they have like a pump spell, well, just always have the pump spells, just all of them, all the time. Cool. Alright, Just, okay. Do I want to target a creature, sack a creature? So this puts him to 8. Okay. They probably should have blocked. That was probably like a god-awful attack, just because then I'm like, oh, it's a 2-turn clock. Alright, well so now they're just dead. Like, not blocking left them dead this turn. Like, they had to draw a creature. So, yep. Yay! Alright, yeah, that was probably not a great attack, because if they, like, draw a creature, I'm kind of stuck. I mean, I kind of flooded out as well, so we were even in doing stone nothing. For the deck that I wrote, looks bad. We are at 5 wins, so maybe I'm not great at this whole deck evaluation stuff. So, we'll see. I mean, I think we're doing all right. I will say that, like, just looking at this format thus far, like, the complete and utter, like, disasters, which I kind of put at, like, less than 3 wins. This is my 19th draft, but I only had 4 drafts that are less than 3 wins. So, I'm, like, consistent, at least, but I've only had 2 that have gotten me 7. So, like, kind of middling. I've not really, like, spiked a whole bunch. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna play Forest first. So if they do play a creature on 1, I don't want to, like, pass priority. Or, like, get priority at some point. So, because right, with Professor's Warning, it'll let me put a counter on their creatures, so. Alright, get a forest. I'm gonna get, I guess environmental sciences, or do I want... Yeah, I'll get environmental sciences. I don't want to miss a land drop. And, like, with the satchel, I'll have ways to draw cards later in the game. Uh-huh. I'll just play Symmetry Guy. There's an argument, like, I probably should have tapped Satchel to leave up Professor's Warning. I mean, there's 3 fight spells in air quotes. Like, there's the one that's a bite in blue-green. So this, to me, looks like a Eureka moment, right? So we're gonna... Sciences... for a swamp. Then land... Ram Session... for... either a fractal, Ankling Summoning is probably better. Alright, so now I have a way to protect... Yep, Eureka moment. I have a way to protect my 4/4 from a fight effect. And again, like, I'm at 26, so I at least have some pressure. Or, like, I'm not worried about this guy getting so big that I just get rolled. Sure. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. So make him indestructible. And then Quandrix Doodad, and then I guess I'm not gonna worry about the 3 in the air right now. Like, they're at 13, so got a little bit of pressure going here. Like, now my pants are kind of down for, like, a fight spell. So that's not ideal. Sure. Yep. Pick that up. Gonna get in for 7, okay. Oh, and the fight spell? Wow. Wow, they literally had it all there. Like that was just all they could ever want right there. This into, I guess, like, yeah, like, wow. You know what? I'm not gonna block. You can get there. So, yeah, okay. As they say, show me what you got. Jesus. Fine. Now I'm dead for real. So yeah, the bounce your thing and have the fight spell. Good on you for the awesome hand. So I guess this deck was better than I thought it was going to be. I guess, like I said, 3 Witherbloom apprentices do a lot of work. The little synergies with Tenured Inkcaster and, Professor's Warning, and then some of my lesson cards. Right, the Fractal Summoning and Expanded Anatomy was really good. All in all, I mean, really, like, Deadly Vanity, like, that's, like, if I would have drawn that last turn, like, Snow Day wouldn't have mattered. I would have just blown up all of their stuff. But sadly, we didn't. So Deadly Vanity did do a lot of heavy lifting here. So, all in all, this was alright. I really, like I said, I think 3 Witherbloom apprentices really carried us. But with that, I was Brian from the Casual Tryhard podcast. If you enjoyed this and want to hear more of me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic, you can find our podcast anywhere you listen. Just search for Casual Tryhard MTG. We're on Twitter at Casual Tripod, Facebook at Casual Tryhard MTG. We have a Discord and a Patreon. The links are in the description below. Please like the video and subscribe so you can see more of me drafting. And with that, we'll catch you on the internets.